Should we put the camera on us, maybe?
So we're basically beat like a mule right now.
No, there's no one. You gotta wait. It's only been 12 seconds.
You want me to just hold like this on you guys?
If you want to be the camera guy, that's cool.
Camera guy.
We'll wait.
Here. I'll tell you.
So many dogs.
Yeah, it does. Now, when you put this live video up there, will they be able to watch it after?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. So you might as well just start now.
Oh, fuck, so.
Hey, I can't say that. I can't swear. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can. What happened to that tin?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got one viewer. We got one viewer. So basically,
that towel accident right there.
the towel, when it got yanched, so basically the tin basically split in half.
Yeah.
There's plastic shrapnel in there.
In his butt, too.
That too.
But the bike's
My
fine.
pocket.
Ooh, the hanky.
Oh, that guy's
he
in?
always watches
Hey.
videos. He says, "What's up, boys?"
Oh, man, we're just chilling, brother.
There is chilling,
He's from California.
drinking a few
He's
lattes.
I think he's from California.
Where are you from, man?
Are you from California?
I'm pretty sure he is. I think so. I want to say he's
Missouri.
or Washington. I think it's California.
Maybe Illinois.
He called it something else. What did he call California? He called it something.
Cali.
He called
I
it.
don't know.
Cauliflower.
No, he called it something else.
Sperm town.
He had a nickname for California. He said, I forgot what he called it.
Northern California he's from.
No, but what did he called it like? He commented something like communist. I don't know what it was. It was like political. I thought
I thought. I think I thought.
from Northern California or something like that. I thought he said.
You call it California.
Yeah, that's what he said to me. I was like, what?
So Sparky was just talking about how
yeah,
we were partying back in the day, and
So,
I'll let you take it from here.
Doing some booger sugar.
no, back.
No,
in the day,
I'm just kidding.
The pipeline parties again. Back
Use
in the days.
anonymous names for this though.
Yep.
You weren't there.
This was when you were like 14, 15, right?
Yep. So back in the day, on our 4-wheelers, we didn't have cars to drive.
Yeah.
I'm too young.
Clapped on 4-wheelers, mind you.
So we get
Definitely.
there, me and a buddy that has never been there before. So we show up, and there was this human that I had
Acquaintance with.
acquaintance with, I guess you could say. And then I got confronted, and
Oh, I remember this.
let me tell you,
Oh, yeah.
this fucking lady takes a pop. Out of 20 people, all hears, wham, dude.
She just
Hits me full blown, and she's like,
She's a big man.
God.
Big woman. I mean.
pops me. Everybody stops, looks at me, and I took it, stood there, looked at it. She ran away, dude. No, but I got harassed. I was like,
Oh, I
"That
remember
is
that
not
story.
cool." She popped me in the jaw very hard.
I remember that
very
like
hard.
it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was very loud. And then we
Yeah,
left
man.
on 4-wheelers. Wham.
Oh yeah, there's also the time when we were at a fair and
Ooh.
We
basically-
drove driving the 4-wheeler back.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that.
talking about. So
Yeah.
basically, we had just fixed a recoil on this Polaris Sportsman. Was that 500?
Yeah,
Yep.
I learned.
And we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go leave. You know, it was like 2 a.m. I think at this fair.
Fair closed.
Fair closed. We were
We're
just
partying with the carnies.
Yeah.
The carnies are all
the
like,
carnies rolling about. We were just freaking, slamming beers. Doing fun stuff.
They were on mushrooms or something. Oh, golly.
Anyways, so he goes we're like, yeah, let's go start the 4-wheelers, and like we had to bump start this guy over here on the right, it's 4-wheeler, and we bump started, got it going, and then the other guy's like, all right, I'm gonna start my 4-wheeler. Goes to pull it, rope snaps.
Yeah, there's a rope.
So we're like, well, what are we gonna do now, boys? So we're like, all right, we'll leave the 4-wheeler here till tomorrow. Take the key out. And we're like, all right, we'll ride 3 wide on the Suzuki King Quad 300. That burned more oil. We put drain oil in this thing for actual engine oil. And so we hop on that thing, and we just fixed the lights. Go to turn the lights on, no lights. So at the
We had a
time,
Blackberry, dude.
back then, this was like
What,
2010.
2012?
2012.
By 2012.
And that's when BlackBerry phones, like slide phones, were a huge hit. And so we have this BlackBerry phone as the only signal of light, besides like looking up and following the tree line on the whole trail. And we're probably 12, 15 miles from home. And our father is not awake. So
Is this up north there?
this is way up north. Yeah. So basically we hop on the 4-wheeler, and he just holds it wide open. Like me and the other guy are just sitting on the back rack, and like this king quad's sitting at an angle with a Cali lean, and and we're literally just going like if a deer would have jumped out in front of us, we're going like 55 miles an hour. He literally just had it wide open the whole way home. Like we made it from one town to the next, which like actually take like 15-20 minutes. We made it there in like 8 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Because we were just full throttle. And we're just like, well, boys, if we hit anything, it was nice knowing each other.
Right.
So we make it home at like 3 a.m.
No.
And we honestly, I don't even know how we made home that morning. Like we were foobarred, you know, beyond recognition. Like it was not yenched.
Yes. You weren't Yench, you were Fubar.
Yeah.
Fubar. To put it in
Anyone
context.
watching?
Yeah, we got one person. So I think it's the same guy.
Same buddy? Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Tell him you gotta get harassed in the chat. You gotta say something
Yeah.
so we know you're still alive. Where's the notification game?
I have no idea what this blanket is no
Yeah.
longer usable.
Oh, we can look back at this and watch this. It'd be funny.
Dude,
Yes.
here's something dirty. Snowmobiling, farted in my jumpsuit. Let me tell you, full blown one piece. Only place that's coming off is the zipper up here. So you have to stop, pull over, unzip it all, unzip the legs, just let it all. Oh, no, dude. I guess
Oh,
he's like,
man.
what's going on, man? Like,
I feel like we can make like 10
In the helmet,
Storytime
dude?
videos from this.
Oh yeah,
We
definitely.
could
And
probably do a series, a 10-episode series.
and when
Craziest stories
the
ever.
time when because we always had a pop star at that king quad, dude. So Sparky always park on a hill, dude.
No, that one time.
dude, I drove in the.
No.
It was a river.
Remember
I
that
swear,
one-
I drove in. I couldn't get it started by myself.
Remember that one
in the middle
time?
of nowhere,
We had
no
the
phone service, no nothing.
The Tri-Modal.
I'm sitting there just like almost bawling. All of a sudden, I see a trail with a sign, dude. I pushed this 4-wheeler by myself
Oh, yeah.
all the way up the hill. I'm like, well, either I'm making it or I'm gonna sit here all night. Go down, ran, started, dude, made it home. Wow, pure
Oh, yeah.
storm, dude. I drove through like a river.
Oh, we,
Made it
did,
home.
we, let, oh yeah, the Honda. We had a Honda 110, the ATC.
Yeah.
Me
She
and
sucked.
Scully.
Oh,
no,
gosh.
we were at one of his buddy's house.
Oh, yeah, you idiots leaving him
No,
there.
no. Get this. All right,
Wait.
hold on. So basically, it had been raining before, and it just stopped. So there's a break. We're like, all right, we're gonna head for home
We had
now.
about maybe like a 15-minute 4-wheeler drive to get home.
Yeah, probably.
And we're like, okay, we can make it back in 15 minutes. We get not even a quarter mile. From
We literally
guy's
get to the
house.
end of the road, right as we're about to
And
hop
it's
on the
just starts
trail,
downpouring.
and it
We're
starts
like,
downpouring. We're like, well, we're not turning back
Well,
now.
screw it. You know, we're gonna keep going.
Oh.
And this 3-wheeler is completely beat. Like it just starts clutch slipping. Like everything's just making noise. And I'm in the front. He's like shielding my eyes. Like 'cause I have no goggles on. It's just pouring rain.
Yeah.
I can't see a damn thing. It's just pouring rain. My phone's in my front pocket. He's like covering my phone so it doesn't get like completely waterlogged.
Yeah.
My whole phone's just getting soaked. So
Yeah.
I'm just getting plastered. He's sitting behind me. We're riding.
Yeah.
We're riding.
I'm literally sitting there wiping his eyes for him as he's literally death
like
gripping.
basically getting like windshield wipers across
Yeah.
my face. Like,
Yeah.
That's how I'm doing it. And we get on like the last like road in like the last like mile, like I'd say a 3/4 mile stretch is not ATV trail. It's just a highway, and it's just pouring. And cars are looking at us. We're just hauling in this pouring
Yeah.
rain. 2 guys on this 3-wheeler finally made it home. Luckily,
Oh,
it was
man.
good. It was tough. Like
Yeah.
there was so much water, and the trails were just started getting muddy.
Like, if we look back, like what we used to drive, like these complete absolute piles of shit,
Oh, yeah.
to now where we have like actually somewhat decent stuff.
no, we still drive junk.
Like, you know, we still drive piles, but like it's not as bad. Like
it's still junk.
I remember when we first put those twin motorcycle pipes on that king quad, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
You could literally hear
No,
this
no,
guy.
that was quiet.
No,
It was
when
like
he
a
put
stack.
he had a straight stack out the back. All you literally heard him
He put
downshift
a
from 2
smoke
miles
stack
away.
with a rain cap on the back of his 4-wheeler. You could hear him from his buddy's house, which is 15 minutes away from my house. You could hear him coming like on the trail, just wide open.
Oh,
Cause
yeah.
he like his buddy would be like, "Yep, I already knew you were coming 5 minutes ago." Like,
Yeah.
You know
He
when I was
knew he was
on my
coming.
way. Like, yeah, I heard you leave your house.
And then we were trail riding. Never got harassed by the cops though. Or DNR never really
I
harassed
drove
us.
home in a tornado that one time. Though.
Until
Oh,
Hitting that
fuck.
deer. Hitting that
Oh,
deer.
hitting the
50
deer,
miles an
too.
hour with that king quad.
Hitting the deer too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's raining. We're like, oh yeah, we'll go home. We start driving home. Downpour. Lightning is literally striking like
Right.
this. It's like daylight out. It's just like. Zzz, zzz, zzz. It's freaking great. It's like, oh, why are we driving to this? And I'm like, dude, I gotta go home. I had to work in the morning. I had to go home. Get going. It's so windy, dude. The trees are like. I'm just driving.
The sound effects.
I'm
are
just
real.
driving. There's a tree in front of me, dude. I freaking hit that thing. Caught it. Kept going, made it home. I don't know how. Jumped right over the tree.
Oh,
right over the top of the
Talk
tree.
about that deer, dude.
Oh yeah, let's do the story about the deer.
Dude, you hit that deer on that king
Sorry.
quad. Same thing.
The deer. It was probably like 4 in the morning, like starting to break light already.
Yep.
Had to work at like 6, and I'm like, oh, plaster. I didn't even sleep. I just drive in, and then I have to take the highway. We were talking about the
Yeah.
highway. We gotta take the highway.
To get to our
So I
house.
get on the highway, and I'm like, it's like 500 yards till I'm home. So I'm going like 45, 50, just hauling. All of a sudden, I can see my driveway. I'm at my neighbor's. I can see it. All of a sudden, there's a fucking deer. Hit the deer, dude. Deer goes flying, doing circles, and I just keep driving forward. I just kept driving. Like, I didn't even hit it. It was so messed up.
And there's just fur all in the front windshield, on the
Just
grill,
packed
everywhere.
in the grill,
The next day, I'm like, what did you hit, dude? Like, there's fur everywhere.
Like, I saw death, dude. Like, it was right there. Like, all this deer had to do was take my hat off. I was wearing a helmet.
We wear a helmet.
I think I was wearing a helmet.
I don't know if you
Still
were.
do.
Probably a
Just
baseball
went-
cap.
Yeah.
Safety
It's
first.
bigger than me in a 4-wheeler, man. I'm just like a deer hitting a deer, pretty much.
Sparky, how many deer tails do you think you got?
Oh my god.
The Cavalier.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Chad, you got that story. That's a good one.
25.
Confirmed.
Oh,
Confirmed kills.
You want the camera guy, buddy?
I have no
There's 5 people in here.
Oh heck yeah!
Say what's up if you're in the.
Yeah, here we finally got a notification, guys, back in.
Awesome.
There we go.
So, speaking of deer kills,
Because I gotta use the same slash urinal.
This is like a month ago.
this is
Yeah.
yeah, if you can find one in there.
half.
Yeah, okay. So it's about a month ago, and Sparky just got done helping me with my car, and we're driving home. It's snowing pretty good, and we're coming home from a town a little bit over west of here. We're coming back and dropping off the car, and gonna go get a bite to eat. It's like probably 9:30, 10 o'clock. We just got done with some wrenching, and drop off the car, hop in, Sparky's car, little shitty Cavalier, with like 300,000 miles, and here we go, and we're driving down the road. There's this overpass with some like railroad tracks on the left hand side, and it's kind of low visibility. It goes into the town, and it's low visibility.
Yeah.
And it's a snowstorm also. Snow is coming down. There's probably 2 to 3 inches on the ground at the time. And we're just kind of, hauling regular into town, not driving slow by any means.
Yeah.
We're from Wisconsin. It's a snowstorm. We're just driving.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Most
normal.
people lose all their mustard when they see a little snow on the ground.
Right.
But Sparky definitely doesn't, let me tell you.
Oh no.
So we're cruising into town. A deer jumps out, crosses the road. Another deer jumps out. I'm like, Sparky, there might be a third. You should slow down. And I'm like, deer. Sparky downshifts, and we're trying to stop. The snow, obviously, tires aren't stopping. And then I see him. He's like, he gets this look in his eye. Downshifts, gets some more speed up. Just takes the deer out at the ass end because we knew we couldn't avoid him at that point. And the deer is freaking broken. I'm just broken. You got a broken deer. The deer. We went back to confirm this one was definitely foobard. And the deer is freaking broken, hopping. That is how the deer was hobbling down the road. Like it was totally.
It was just dragging.
Let me pull that up for everybody. I can pull up the
All the video, yeah.
the deer with the deer deal. Anyway, that was definitely another confirmed deer kill.
Oh yeah.
The deer didn't probably survive long after that. It was in rough.
Its rear end was completely mangled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like you could give it a new bumper.
His
or anything.
transmission was
Yeah.
His transmission was out.
Differential.
Differential for sure. Make sure whoever's watching this right now, type
Comments up in the chat.
type in the chat
Questions
right now. Any questions for the guys here?
All right, here is the deer,
or anything you want us to talk
and
about.
it is definitely
Foobard.
foobard.
Yep. Like they just run out in front of everybody. Oh, I got a reflection.
Hang on, I can replay that.
Oh yeah, there's that deer. Look at that deer. He's just like just starts running. Like what the? Leave questions right now in the chat right now if you guys are watching. This is we only get the boys together very very few amounts, I should say.
Yeah.
It only happens.
We had like 5 of them at the bottom of the hill.
Which one's Mike?
It gave me
Mike's
like
the one
point
behind the
goal.
camera.
I got
Who's
3
that?
out of like the 6.
Who said that?
Yeah, like bowling pins.
Oh.
They're all standing in the road. I'm like,
Mike eats dogs.
3 of them.
Which one's Mike?
3 of them.
yep, right
3
there.
and
Jay
1.
Sicko.
Right up
3
the
and
road.
1.
Yep.
Was this
Up
in the
the road.
7th?
What's up, dude?
The cabbie.
Now I got. Why the lives chat did not show up? I can finally see it.
How many deer you have in cache?
Yeah, everybody in the chat, make sure you guys are,
Four.
you know,
That's why it's got a red hood. So
keeping
that
up
was
with the stream going here.
Yeah.
that bumper you can
Which one's
see.
Mike? Yeah, Mike is the guy behind the camera.
Yeah. He's
You guys-
basically the main guy on the channel.
You guys got to introduce yourselves now and tell them how old you are. You can lie slightly about your ages.
Alright.
Oh,
So we're gonna left to right. or
I'll go
what?
last. Yeah, you go first.
So I'm Scully, age 25. Basically I help with some of the editing and do
Yep.
some writing.
He's the owner of the Tao
Yep.
DBX1,
And
and he has the Warrior, and he might buy that Jag that I have, that $50
Yeah.
Jag. And then we have next here.
I'm CB.
CB.
27. Just one of the buddies out here in Random that hangs out with these guys, doing all the Dells trips and riding sleds and.
This is the guy that gapped that huge.
Yeah,
jam.
on that.
Ripping
If you
it
guys
off
haven't
with
seen
them.
that video of him when we jumped the vintage sleds, he was the guy that completely sent that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a sweet video.
Alright.
no, what do we got? Sparky over here, age 12.
Age 12. How old did you say you were, Chad? I mean, CB?
27.
27. All right. What's up? Yeah, we're just chilling. What did you say?
Going on 23
Yep.
tomorrow maybe or next week or something. Just savage.
Yeah, this guy's he's
Yeah,
one
he
of
has
main
the.
editors.
He owns the 7.3, the Mojave, the SSR,
the Dodge.
a 3-wheeler, a
He owns a lot
Dodge.
of stuff.
He basically has, and he has. This is his
He's got
house.
all the toys.
He's got the tools. I'm 69. Someone said. I bet you are. You said you were 14. You can't do that.
69.
I'm also 6 feet 9 inches.
That's 2 different measurements. I'm 6'9". That's 2 different measurements. So. Anyway,
5'12".
somebody said in the chat you have to. Somebody said you have to hit puberty before you can drink. I'm pretty sure we all have.
I'm pretty sure I'm not drinking, actually.
He's not drinking. I'm turning 44 this year. This guy says. Heck yeah, man. Oh yeah, and the guy behind the camera. They call me Spike, and I'm 20, so we're almost there. I can almost have one of those nice
Road
minty
sodas.
beverages. Road soda,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're watching it.
That's basically our day today was basically sending sleds, sending pit bikes, looping pit bikes, crashing pit bikes, and
Hanky said he's turning 44 though. What a guy.
heck yeah.
Are you being legit, brother?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, maybe. He looks young. I mean, his profile picture, I can't tell. Make sure you guys like the stream as well. We'll do more of these with these guys.
Yeah. Drop
Oh,
any
he's being-
questions. They can be
Yeah,
broad,
any questions too.
Car related.
Yeah. We won't answer any personal
know-
questions though, where we live or any of that stuff. That's not gonna be answered.
Stuff about us, like I don't know, what's your favorite? Whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, back to some story.
Oh yeah.
Um,
If we would have been, I've been riding for about 32 years. Dang, dude. Yeah, I know he's been pretty active. He watches kind of all of our stuff. What's up, Chad?
well, do you want me to tell that story about
Alright, sounds good.
Dude,
college?
this is a really good college story that we told before, and I think maybe CB can do a better job. I mean, he did such a good job explaining it
very
off
good.
camera. Like, you guys don't have no idea how good it was.
All right. So anyway,
He'll start us over. It's definitely worth listening to.
Anyway, at college, it's my first college house, and we were kind of talking about encounters with, the boys, the berries, the police, the bopo, whatever you want to call them, and younger days and not being able to have adult beverages legally. Anyway, we're having this house party. It's a pretty big house, a pretty big basement, and we have like a routine down by this point. Everybody over the age of 21 get upstairs and talk to the cops. Everybody underage go downstairs and be quiet. So we have big ass party going on. We have a double kegger. We have WAP. We've got a bunch of people showed up. We handed out 150 red Solo cups last night. That night we were charging $5 a cup, so that was pretty sweet. Anyway, Buddy who was collecting the money got really drunk, but that'll come out later in the story.
Yeah.
And so the cops show up at the back door. We're like, what? They're like, what's going on? We see a lot of cars around. You guys are having a party? Are you guys having a party? And Buddy's upstairs are pretty smart and pretty cunning. They're like, hey, no, that place down the road, they're having the party. So the cops totally bought it. They just like picked up the stuff, went a few houses down, and they're like knocking on doors a couple houses down. And it's like old ladies. It was like old residential ladies.
So bad.
Wasn't there cars like parked on the lawn and
There
stuff?
was cars parked on the lawn. It was definitely pretty obvious that our house was doing something. But
Right.
I don't know. If you can tell a good story, you can tell a good story. And
Right.
I guess they bought
Gotta
it.
be able to lie through your teeth sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, there was cars parked on the lawn, cars parked on the side of the house. It was just nuts. So there was like cups all over the place. Like I don't know how we got away with that, but anyway, and then the cops walk in the house, like they peer in the front door, and buddies are over 21, so it's cool. They're talking to them. They're like, "What's going on here? Like, you guys got your furniture position weird." Well, we had it blocked off so that like people couldn't access part of the house, and they were diverted downstairs, to the party area. And we're like, oh no, somebody's moving out. Roommate got kicked out of school or whatever, and they were making all sorts of excuses, and the cops totally bought it. I just couldn't believe it. Anyway, later on in that evening, party's winding down, hanging out with a couple of girlfriends, having a good time, and we're trying to get some food and stuff, and we're thinking about things, and we're like, hey, where's Buddy who was supposed to collect the money? Like, he's my roommate and all.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta, like, did we make out on this thing? What's going on? We're looking all through the house. Meanwhile, this girlfriend, we'll call her name M.
M.
She walks over to his room, and she opens the door to his room, and she's all dressed up, and they're going out. Like clothes, it's all fancy and stuff in a skirt, and she does one of these like Hollywood, like whoop, back falls straight on her back, and lands in a pile of Buddy's puke that's collecting the money for the party. Oh man, and just the look on her face, and then Buddy's laying on the floor in the pile of his own puke, and puts her arms around her and goes, "Hey baby, how's it going?" And
That's the best part.
Oh,
that's great.
And he had exactly the amount of money we paid to buy the alcohol. So we literally made out broke even.
Perfect.
It was a perfect night. And
Awesome.
That was a story from back in the day.
One hell of a freaking taking Ripper Magoos off of hookers or something. Yeah. There's like 2 so far. I mean, there was like 5 at one point.
Yeah, it was 5.
Oh yeah. I just want to go back and be able to watch it later and see how funny it was.
Right? Yeah. We can throw up a picture of to bring back a memory of that story. Right.
Right.
Let me pull that up here for you.
Good memories.
Oh, that was
That was great.
All right, who's got the next one?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, the time.
Crash wounds.
I'm trying to think of anything. Scully, what do you got?
What do I get?
Yeah, what do you
Like
got?
stories?
Yeah, what do you got? What's ideas that we've done that could be a good story? We did so much stupid crap, like.
Tell the story
Oh, no.
about last week.
I was talking about that tri-moto. When you hit your tri-moto,
Yeah.
I was riding on the front of the handlebars, facing forward on the front bars of a 3-wheeler, and Sparky over there, he's driving, and I fall off, and our road at the time was all ice.
Oh yeah, dude.
It was
that
all
not
ice.
Good.
It was all ice, and I fall off the front of the like he like hit the brakes or I don't know what happened, but I fell off, and like I was like laying sideways in front of the tire, and he like didn't run over me at all. He just pushed me with the front tire for like 20 feet. I was freaking out. Like, I don't know how I didn't get run over by that thing, but it was a pretty cool story.
Oh, I got a good story. When it whipped you into that fence post at like 70 miles per hour on the sled around that corner.
Oh, yeah.
It just come bombing through. Rope was too long. Here goes Scully. He's flying around. He's almost coming past
Yeah,
me.
smacks a metal fence post.
Into a
Yeah, so
steel
basically
fence
I was
post.
probably like 8 to 10 years old,
And
he was a little guy.
what we
too.
did for fun was, we'd hook up a sled behind a 4-wheeler or 3-wheeler or something, just
And in the
absolutely
wintertime up here,
send
yeah.
them. In the wintertime, yes. And
I was riding on the sled with you.
yes, he was. And he actually bailed off. So like we were coming up to a good
Oh, yeah.
a good corner.
I was smart.
He bails. I think he fell off though, because it was a tough corner to hang on and lean into.
Right.
But we're coming this corner, and this rope attached to it was probably 25 plus feet. And, you're on like 15 feet ish, and he sends me, and I just remember going across, and the sled just goes skip, 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 bang, right into a fence post.
Oh, yeah.
And I just get up off the ground, and I just remember my whole body just like felt like I just got hit by a train. And I was
That's
like,
great.
yeah, I'm down for the count.
What else was
What
that?
about the time when we had this barn, big barn, like 25-foot ladder to get up into it, 30-foot ladder, and it's the middle of winter. I was like 6-7 years old, and I climb up the ladder and I get to the very top step and I just fall backwards. And I'm just falling, keep hanging on, boom, right into hard frozen manure all on the ground.
Oh, yeah,
Splat.
force apples. Frozen
And I was just sitting there
force
bawling
Gee.
my eyes out.
Jeez. Wow, I don't want to hear you get hurt, buddy. I'm
Right?
so I'm
It's
so
all these
sad.
stories of
I'm
me
so
getting
sorry.
hurt.
Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy.
Thank you.
What else is there? I know there's so many I can't even think of.
Oh, the time where we sent
When we put the bolt.
Tell the story about the mink ranch truck. What about the mink ranch trunk, buddy?
what about the time when
Is Castor on here?
Castor's watching right now. Yeah, he just
yeah.
said something.
Oh, I actually got a call later. Where did I go? I left. Somewhere.
When you total out the mink.
Castor just calls me and he's like, "Buddy, don't be mad." I'm like, "What? What do you do?" I got this big old ditch, and he's got this mink truck, big dirty long.
Alright, hold on. Pause the story. So the ditch, these are like the outsides, and you would, like, normally we drive the four-wheelers like through the middle like this. Oh, so like, oh yeah, he's gonna go through the middle like that. No, he just goes straight and he's hung up, front bumper in the ditch and back bumper in the ditch.
Back bumper on this ditch.
Somebody's like, looks like you're in a Taliban hostage video. Wick if you need help. Dude, that guy is a legend.
You're
What is his name? His name's Richard Callahan.
Dick
Dude,
Callahan.
Dick Callahan.
Oh,
LMAO Richard. Someone's like LMAO Richard.
Alright, so back to the story.
No, we're all good. We're all Taliban, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, we're all
That's definitely racist.
Oh God.
We don't support racism. Sorry.
Yeah, we do.
Alright.
I mean, I don't
It's
know
like,
anymore.
anyways, don't be mad, buddy, but I'm kind of stuck in your ditch. He's like,
Yeah,
he's like,
no, we
"Oh,
kind of egged on Castor. In our defense, he's the guy, Zachary Castor. You can see him in the chat, guys. That's the guy we're talking about when we refer to Castor. We just call him by his last name because it's where we're from and yee and all that kind of stuff. But we kind of egged him on. We're like, he's like, do you think I can make it across that ditch? And then we're like, I don't know if we were half intoxicated or something. We're like, yeah, man, you can do it, dude. Like, just go. And he's got a 318 or 360 Dodge, like, and it's a 1500, and it's just completely junk. And it's and it's like slippery too. Like its grass is wet. It's all grass. He just doesn't go. He doesn't try to traverse the hill. He just tries to go right across the ditch. Does not even come close to making. Gets hung up bumper to bumper. And he's just like, oh, dude, like, this is not good. We need to call Sparky to get the 7-3. And I'm not sure what happened after that. No, he got out by himself. He put it in 4x. Somebody said something. Hang on. Caden, what did you say? I was doing a wheelie on my bicycle down the road, and I had a speedometer from Walmart, and it said I was going 24 miles an hour, and I tipped backwards, flew about 20 feet into the curb. Yeah, that'd probably feel a little...
I did a 30-mile-per-hour backwards wheelie today, man.
Yeah,
I'm
so
standing up
basically-
12 o'clock.
Alright, let me tell you this rundown. So the Tao, it has a little
I'm pretty
box.
sure they can go see that. You guys can go see
Yeah,
that
you can
live
see
stream
that,
from
but-
earlier.
So basically the Tao has
Definitely
a little,
crashed.
little low-end bog to it, but it's got like a 2-stroke power band once you hit half throttle and up.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's very fidgety in the R's there.
And I'm
so-
used to a little S.
He's used to a little SR 110, so hopping on this 140 is like going from a small block Chevy to a big block Chevy.
So it's junk.
Yeah. So we literally said in the live stream before, like, he's getting a little gutsy and he does not hover his foot over the back brake. But honestly, if they loop it, it's like you worry about them, and then like the bike's like, we'll fix it another day.
We'll fix it another day, yep.
But you know, if you're having fun.
Now with Sparky though,
that's all
he
that
cares more about the bike than his body.
Yeah,
Like
right? So
he,
this guy,
he
I see him pull a wheelie, and I'm like, oh, he's getting pretty high up in the air. And all I see is boom.
when you
down.
that moment when you go from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, but it's backwards. You know, like it's just
12,
bad.
You go from 12, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, and he didn't care about himself. He just basically caught the bike on his body. Like
Yeah.
I just turned the camera and I just see a bike on top. He's like,
the ground.
I got the bike. The bike's fine. The bike's fine. He's just talking about the bike the whole time. I'm like, dude, are you good? Yeah, I'm alright. Castor said, talk about his drum brakes. That's what he says to me. About, do you know something about his drum brakes? About doing the hardware when you passed out on the garage floor?
Alright, so there may not be no mechanics on here, but anyways, so drum brakes have like 10 different springs that hook at different spots to keep your brakes from 2 pieces to round. And then you have a bunch of two clips, and an adjuster, and then an adjuster for when you back up and it pulls it up. So I start on one side of the brakes. You always leave one together, so you kind of know.
Have a reference to look at.
You can look at this side. Okay, goes that way. You know, if you forget.
Right,
or whatever,
I always
you
do
try to
that.
lay them out, but it's rusty and they break and whatever. This buddy, be drinking, dude. What does he do?
On a weekday, mind you.
Takes
I think.
the whole other side apart, and then I'm like poke with a stick. He's sleeping on the concrete floor. It's like 10 degrees outside. I'm like, buddy, go on the couch. I spent 2 hours trying to figure out how these springs go back together, so I totally forgot to. Oh, what a night.
Oh, that's great.
What a night. Freaking Castor just tears the whole crap apart. And Castor, how'd they go? Look. He's
just dead.
I'm like, buddy.
Did he sleep out there the whole night?
No,
How about the time?
I picked him up and put him in his car. Oh.
What kind of engine was on that moped frame?
We had that Briggs.
3-horse
Briggs.
Oh, I got that burn on
Yeah,
my body. Yeah,
Let's get to that.
I'm gonna get to that story.
Basically,
I don't think I've ever driven this thing
basically
before.
Tommy Neff. Let's see if he was in
Someone said in 1993, I took our small town sheriff's department on a slightly drunken chase through the middle of town at 2 a.m. on my Banshee. On this Banshee, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. All right, so
Solid, dude.
Come on
That's
out to
sad.
Wisconsin and tell the story on live chat.
Yeah.
So basically,
Take a road trip.
how this engine was mounted, I think it was just wired into like you know,
it was three hardwood blocks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
the motor mounts were
Some
wood
lag
Yep.
screws.
and wire.
Screws and
And
some
wire.
Mainly
And
hog
wire.
wire.
The throttle-
We had a sale on wire.
How was the throttle hooked up? But the throttle was hooked up some discombobulated way. So
It was
like
a
you were basically
lawnmower one,
holding
I
on
think,
with
just-
you were holding on with one hand pretty much. And at the time,
Hold on, Caden. We'll get to your
our
thing.
dad used to spread out like potatoes and onions and stuff for like all the animals to eat. The horses
Which we
mainly.
found out could kill them, but anyway.
Yeah.
They were
Anyways.
fine. All the animals were fine.
Anyways,
The bloatedness.
this is the first time I'm riding this contraption.
No, I was riding
No,
that thing.
no, I was riding it.
All right.
I go up around and I'm coming down this hill. You know, it's a decent sized hill. We usually do some good sledding stuff on it. And I come down it. And I hit a potato. And I just loop it. I just fall inside it. And I'm like, oh, Spike, come and help me pick this thing up. So the exhaust on the right side, he comes over. And he comes
Am I
up-
shirtless or something? I
Yes,
think I was
you were
shirtless.
shirtless. And you come, it was middle of summer. You come up and grab like this, pull it over, exhaust, right into your chest. Right
I think
into the side.
hang on, hold the camera. Do I still have that marked yet? Do I still have that freaking mark? Where is it? Oh, is it still here? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You can still see that freaking line right
This
there.
little line right there.
That's the burn from
That's
that
the
exhaust.
burn
There used to
from
be
it.
a half moon with a circle.
Yeah.
For like 8
So anyways,
years.
I laid that thing down. He comes over, picks it up, leans it right into his side. He's like, ah.
I've lost all the skin on this arm, but there used to be a small little.
Caden says
circle.
he asked if we have Snapchat. We do, but we're not going to give our personal Snapchats out to just anybody.
We'll make a Snapchat.
I'm thinking about making it a Mickey Mouse Operation Snapchat account so we can put stuff on it.
Snapchats, we'll do
Because then I can add all you guys on Snapchat and contact you. Because I know a lot of you guys.
We'll give you behind the scenes footage.
And behind the scenes footage of all the crazy crap we do.
Editing a video so you guys will know when it's going up.
Yeah. And Instagram. Make sure you guys go follow the Instagram page.
Yep, Instagram.
We need to
One time I wiped out and drove up the tree with my 4-wheeler and somehow parked it there.
Wait, when was that?
Yeah, back and whipped around the corner in the mud. Next thing you know, my 4-wheeler's up on the tree.
What the heck?
In the tree.
Yeah, like I just. It
You
blade
have
up
a
on
Mojave over there?
Yeah, the Mojave
Yeah, I have a
around
picture
the
of that. I
corner.
have a
Caden
picture
says
of
he's got his first drive of his dad's 1947 Dodge sedan.
Show that pic over here too,
47,
dude.
Hold
If
on,
you
yeah,
guys
I gotta
open up my channel, Caden's Customs, I can't. I'm not streaming on mobile. I would, bud. If I stream on my computer, I can do that, but I'm on mobile right now, so I can't.
Yeah, we're just doing shenanigans.
Yeah, this is just straight up like just talking about nothing bogus. Like I don't know.
Just bullshit.
I'm thinking it's been pretty.
Saturday Night Live.
Let me know. Leave a like on the video if it's
Saturday
been.
Night Live, that's
Yeah,
what we gotta
it's basically
call it.
we should call that every
Saturday Night
a
Live.
special Saturday Night Live. Yep,
Saturday Night Special, dude.
the Saturday Night Special with the
Here
Ruger.
it is. So that's the picture. He literally drifted around this
Oh, yeah.
corner, and his tire perfectly drove up the tree. He was up a little higher before I got the picture. He was probably up to here, and he like started slipping down, so he pulled his for the picture. But anyways, yeah, it was pretty
That was dope.
legendary.
Definitely a dope picture.
Like, and that was literally not even planned. He literally just drifted around the corner and then right up it.
Jesus, I'm burning through some data right now, boys. I'll tell you that much.
So
Unlimited plan?
Yeah, if we can get super chatted, if we can make $10 a month off super chats and live streams, I can afford the data to make these videos. Otherwise, I have to pay for more data because I burn through so much.
What's another good?
So if you guys are really OGs and you support us with super chats, I will make you moderators in our streams so you guys can join.
Sending Mr. Fuchs down with a rocking chair and skis down a hill.
Or throwing a rock at his head.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
100
He's
yards
like,
away.
dude, this guy's like hanging out with some cold snacks on a Saturday. Sounds up my alley. Hell yeah, bud.
All right. So here's a good story. So we would always go. We had a huge sand pit, and we'd always try to see who could throw the rock the farthest. All right. So
Oh yeah,
This is
it
a good story.
was a good football.
This is a great story.
Whipping rocks. You know, it's probably a good.
I wish I had my tripod because
150 yards.
if I had my if I had my tripod, I could just set my camera. I could all sit on the couch.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't have it, but anyways, keep going.
So you know, it's a 150 yard sand pit. You know.
If you just
Set it
set,
on the pool table.
yeah, if you just
I have
set
my-
it up and hold it, use the pool cue as a
Dude,
brace.
he's got to stand on that.
I do have a- Hang on, hold
You
on.
put it on the chalk.
Bear with me. Bear with
Chalk
me.
on the stand, Mike. Put the chalk on stand, Mike.
No,
Yeah, here.
Put it on the chalk right here.
No, use the blue stuff. Use the blue stuff. Here, someone get me up on this pool.
That would
table.
probably cause more trouble than eliminate. Oh god, that's bad.
Here, put your stand on there. Perfect.
Oh
Put this
god.
one on there. Put on this one, Spike.
Oh,
how are we?
we need to get a little bit higher.
Here, put on this one.
Oh, I can help
Dude,
you
I'm
with
getting-
that. Oh no, we're gonna have to go off live.
No.
Yep, we have to go off live. I'll be back, guys. I think we might be back. Otherwise, if we're not, we might be back next week.
We should be back in 10 minutes.
Oh, buddy.
Yep, very sad. Very sad.
Buddy.
Here's like a little half piece of chalk.